The
Let's
Black
get
Eyed Peas is iconic.
I just
in here.
Like
So guys,
wait. I gotta say this. The Black Eyed Peas made future music in the past. Let that think about that one.
I'm not gonna argue that because that is kind of true, but it ain't.
What was that?
I got a text message.
Oh
Sound
shit, the girl's coming in nice. You're at the
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog phase. I like it.
Oh, that's also reminds me. We gotta do a stream on when that Joker movie comes out.
Oh, I want to talk about that Joker movie so bad when it comes out because for me, like on a spiritual level, I gotta go watch this movie, man. But this stream has started, by the way. I bet everybody's
All right, let's talk about One Piece and how everybody's like mad that some shit happened.
What? Wait, I haven't read the chapter, Val.
Oh my god. I am glad I went with vague as a joke because I was about to spoil like 15 pages out of a 14 page.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're on the first page of 955 to everybody that stream and everybody
Oh,
watching to read
bro.
them.
Oh, wait, no. I was going to say screen share, but I was like, wait, never mind. Don't fucking do that.
Not the panels. No, I'm not streaming from the panels.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I thought better. And there I am. I got my own little opening page there of my my family.
Hey, Valerie, I'll show you something I just picked up today.
What's up? One sec. Let me get to where you are.
Might as well. Oh, we're still on the first page, but
Is this still? Oh, that's my first one that I'm still in.
Yeah, if you screen share manga panels, they're gonna flinch you like M Summer. So
Oh yeah. No,
hey, Valor.
Oh, up a little bit.
What?
Okay, there is a. Oh, goddamn! All right, tilt them like. Oh shit! Holographic, ancient god cards. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you? Are you a Slifer slacker? Huh?
Actually,
Slifer
yeah. I
slacker.
really am. Like I'm Slifer to the core. That's my favorite god card.
You Slifer slacker.
You know, I realized I never had it before, but looking at Exodia, he's not a divine creature.
Huh?
Yeah.
He's just a dark monster. That's crazy. I thought he was a divine creature. But anyway,
there's me on the front, me and my family checking out islands. What fucking island is that? I know they're showing us something that's supposed to give it away, but I can't tell what it is.
oh my family, let's pick up supplies on that island. It's elevated on top of a mountain, isn't it? What is that?
It's an elevated island, but the
It's not Maria.
no, but the architecture that they're showing, it seems somehow familiar, and I can't place it.
I guarantee we've seen it before, and we just can't.
That's
remember.
what I'm saying, and I can't think of it. It was bugging
Oh my
me
god!
earlier.
That starts with a flashback. Okay, hold on. So I'm worried about Otoko, but Kawamatsu, I will not go with you two to meet everyone yet. It's forbidden to arouse emotions before the start of a war. Isn't a war like all emotion? Please join together, protect one another. Princess, you cannot bow to us.
Question:
What's
Can
up?
I do since we're reading along and stuff like that?
Please.
Let
Oh,
me
my-
do a voice for my man the Tengu there.
Okay.
wait, we making our own anime right now? Oh,
Yeah, we're about to do, dude. I've been wanting to do this forever, so I'm taking the opportunity. And even got to be my fucking channel. I've been talking about doing this for like a month and a half and just haven't had the people. But I'm doing it now on your channel because it's dope.
Yeah. Okay. With that being said, does anybody else want to read anything?
All right, I'll be
I'm not that literate.
Actually, fuck that. Let me be Zoro.
Oh my god.
How about Val? You just help me, Val. When you want to read something, let me know, and I'll pass it to you.
I'll be Goldie Roger.
I'll be Momonosuke.
Wait, hold on.
What is
Roger's in this chat?
Like, calm down. He's hyping in that.
I was like,
Wait,
hey,
right? Yeah, he's perfect. Roger.
wait, hold on.
This nigga
Time
hyped
out.
me up for no reason. I read the chapter.
What? Anyway, Wano Country, Kuri, Amigasa Village. Holy shit. Is that true? Lady Hori is alive? The tomboy said something so courteous. She really has grown up. Kawamatsu, I can only imagine the worst after you were caught. And here's Inuyasha. Where is she now? Is someone protecting her? Rest assured, we left her at a safe location, says Kawamatsu. Anyway, I'm so glad. Seriously. Momonosuke is reminiscing. Hiyori. Oh, she drop kicked this nigga?
Oh yeah, brother flying.
Right, at first I thought it was Otoko, so I was like, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, I thought that was Otoko for a second too.
I thought the reason she didn't want to see Momonosuke is because he would have gave away that ain't her. But I was like, he hadn't seen her since a kid, and then Otoko came up. I was like, oh shit. But no, it's just a really bad version of Hiyori.
And his little sister is bigger than him now. That's funny. Was it you who saved this Zoro? I'm forever grateful. Hiyori may be cruel, but she's actually a weak crybaby. Hey, Momo. Oh, wait, who wanted to read Zoro?
I'll do it.
Hey,
Hey, Momo. I thought you're gonna live in the past. She's 18 years older than you now.
A flying cake for someone 18 years older. That one hurt. Oh, I got Sanji. Was she the beauty that was with you earlier? Momonosuke, is there anything I can do for you?
Don't try to butter her older brother up, you dumbass.
The preparations are complete. Is this really okay? Yes, there's no turning back now. Sir, Hitetsu, I retrieved this from Luffy, Taro, Udon. It is the Nidai Kitetsu. When did she take that from Luffy? Can you just give it to Zoro now?
Right? Thank you.
When?
But, thank you. That boy just that's the other guy. My bad.
Oh, thank you. That boy just grabbed it without permission. Yeah, he didn't even use it. He threw a fucking pistol with it.
It's like, oh, shit. I'm taking this and I'm running. Thanks. Bye. It's like, no, what? Yeah.
All right now.
Hitetsu.
Who is that?
I thought it was a famous sword.
Who is that has the sword right now?
Oh, who's jumping in?
Who was reading Zoro?
No, I meant the girl. I can't remember.
It's Hitetsu now.
No, I meant the girl who's like, hey, I found this. Who's it?
Oh, that's the dude. That's
yeah, I can't remember the name. Kiku. There it is. It's like, fuck. I was trying to remember since yesterday.
Yeah, that was the dude Kiku. So wait, whoever was reading Zoro and whoever was to read Tengu, jump in.
All right, I'll read the Tengu too, just because it's fun. Somebody else should do it. No, because they interact too much.
Tengu.
Yeah, you be Tengu.
All right, so we at the bottom. We at the bottom.
No, we're right now. Right now at the bottom.
All right, now my name is Tagetsu Hitsu. I'm the bladesmith of Wano. For 20 years, I've been waiting for the day that I would be able to return these two to the two of you. The blade said to be able to cut even the skies, Amu no Habaki. And the blade said to be able to slice through hell itself, Imu. What the? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. These are Lord Odin's beloved blades, said to be on the same level as the Shushu. These are two of the 21st great blades.
Oh, so that's the grade.
I like the imp voice, Z-boy. I like the imp voice.
Yeah,
it just got more and more Gollum-y the more it went on.
Wait a minute.
It's Hitetsu again. Yeah,
Z-boy, that's you right there. What do you think of my masterpiece?
What do you think of my masterpiece, Lord Momonosuke?
Well, I think I'm not ready yet for it. It's not because I'm scared, but hold on to it for a little while longer. As for Enma, it's now yours. Let me. Oh no. Well, I guess I'll just finish. Let me just say this. And Zoro looking on. All right, Z-boy, take it from there.
Are we on page 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one person in this country has ever been able to tame Emma. It was Kazuki Odin.
It's still you.
Try to cut that tree over there.
All right, who wants to be Kinemon?
Yeah, who wants to do Kinemon?
I'll be Kinemon.
Go for it. Whoa, what happened to the next pad? Okay, wait.
Just wait.
All right, someone else be Kinemon. I have no idea what page we're on.
Okay.
I'll do page 7.
Bro, I will be blunt with you. Ignore me. I will not accept this blade. And then we see a panel of the side of the cliff of this mountain range they're on.
My man casually cut a cliffside out. Like
casual.
What?
I saw someone compare this to Pika on Twitter, and I kind of don't agree.
Well, okay. I guess I could just give my little 2 cents on that statement. The thing, that thing is nowhere near as big as Pika, but also
no,
that wasn't a it wasn't a super powerful swing for Zoro, but it wasn't a casual swing either.
It went all the way.
It was a one-handed swing. Okay, we can say
that Zoro now is
unnamed
3 billion world triskelium casually now that he has Enma. People are going off the cliff.
That's what that looks like.
Well, okay,
that is nowhere near that big. No. And we're not taking into account the speed at which he was traveling accelerated the speed and power of his attacks exponentially. Do
Well,
not forget that shit.
I don't know what I'm saying. They're saying
actually, the thing about that is, like, I think people, at least my understanding is, I think people are confused a little bit about, like they were saying the strength of the swing was I believe the reason why Zoro coated his swords with haki is because just at that point to cut Pika, he was gonna swing his sword so hard if he didn't cut him in haki, they would have shattered.
So I forgot to mute my phone.
Yeah, like
but
this is different. This is different. I want you to notice that before at the top of the swing, because this is casual. You know what I mean? Like this ain't meant to be anything.
Well,
the sword is white.
Thing, though.
And in the next phrase, actually, that's your Sanji.
Who's Sanji?
He cut the whole cliff off casually.
Yeah, Zoro's arm. I don't know. Who that was.
See, the thing with that is, that's weird for Sanji to react like that because he could do that, and so could Luffy. They could do not cut it, but they could easily destroy the side of that cliff with no effort.
No, the idea is that he was just trying to cut the tree.
Yeah, like they all saw
how much more he did than he was intended. You know what I mean?
Oh, and look at the backlash on Zoro's arm. What is that?
I wish they saw the swing. So this is where I got stuck because it opened up so much into like the possibility of swords. This is the first time we're really seeing swords besides when Shuichi first got swung of how the swords can actually affect the user. You know?
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure Oda's been meaning to do this for a while now. He's been waiting to get to Wano because keep in mind, Sandai Kitetsu is cursed. We haven't seen it affect Zoro, but that's because we know the curse doesn't affect Zoro. But it is.
We're
at the top of page 8 now, right?
Yes. By all means, take it away, Val.
You give it back to me.
This sword will force his will to release excessive amounts of Ratsu and will cause unnecessary large strikes. If you were just some normal swordsman, you have had all your energy sucked out and collapse immediately. Well done. Wait, did Soul did?
Did he drop?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Like he's actually not.
Oh no, he's there. You just it's on you, Jack. We waiting.
No, I just said it.
Which part?
No, I'm saying we're waiting on Soul. Actually, I guess Vulture.
No,
we're waiting on Soul. Period, because he's the one that hasn't read this.
Well, he's not actually here. He left.
I know.
And shit.
So what if he comes back and it's like he gets spoiled? Like where you at?
Yeah.
We finish it.
I think he can come back in.
That was a great. Oh no, I think he just walked off like physically.
Yeah, Monkey D. Soul, he's right there. Yeah, he's Okay, y'all got me hyped up. I had to look. He's still there. He just had to go like sprinkle tinkle or some shit.
That's what I was trying to say. You said I knew, so I was like, oh, okay, he know, but you didn't know.
I'm dead.
Like the stream, oh, your mama's a hoe.
Factual statements only.
Big giant facts.
Oh, everybody's over at fucking Drit's stream right now.
Oh, definitely. I was gonna watch this shit before, my man Soul threw up the signal flare.
Yeah, I got. Anyway, we're live, but I got feelings. We'll talk about this later.
But let's finish just here. So you give it back to me. This sword will force Wood to release an excessive amount of Ryo, and will cause. Oh wait, this is the tingle. God damn it, Valen, take it from there.
No,
I did.
Okay.
Read it again for him. God damn it, it's not about you.
Yeah, I didn't realize who the thing was pointing to.
It's okay, man.
B-boy, take it away.
This sword will force his wielder to release excessive amounts of Ryu, and will cause unnecessary large strikes. If you were just some normal swordsman, you would have had all your energy sucked out and collapsed immediately. Well done, Zoro.
What do you want to do? Do you want a different sword? No, I'll take it.
No, I'll take it. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'll take it. Enma. So what it means is once I've gotten used to this sword, I'll be stronger.
What would amazing man?
You know what's funny about what Zoro was saying? If that sword does tax his user, and if he could use it to the point where he's unaffected by it, he will undoubtedly be stronger. I mean, that's just like it's like conditioning.
Yeah, once he gets used to it and it's not an issue, yeah, he's gonna be like, all right, Where's
But you know what? This isn't the first time, because every time Zoro gets new swords, we have seen something like this. I remember in Whiskey Peak when he just got Sandai Kitetsu and Yubashira, he was commenting on the fact how Yubashira is very, very light and like he could swing it really, really quickly. Or he was commenting on how Sandai Kitetsu basically was killing niggas by himself. And that actually happened. And
he could feel the sword's presence because of his bloodlust.
And then when he got Sushi, he was known as Sushi would do crazy things like take his 3 different pound cannons and combine it into 1 super pound cannon.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm excited to see what Enma does, but wait for the rest of the chapter. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, well we're going to page 9, guys. Let's go to Kuriyami got a village. 3 days left into the raid. Is that Robin Chuan right there?
Yeah.
During my investigation, I was able to find out that the Beast Pirate's army is around 20,000 strong, and Shogun and Orochi have around 10,000 men escorting him during the Shogun process. In other words, day of the raid, there would be 30,000 enemies on Nagashima. Okay. Anybody wants to be Ashura Doji?
Ashura. I'm not.
Vulture, you can be Ashura.
We're on page 9, Vulture.
All right. My crew's going slow. Someone else take up this. Nope, I'm here. Don't listen to me. Listen, it's not doing it. Never mind. Go.
Okay, we do not want to get it.
I can do a Sir Doji.
Oh, go for it.
A lot of lines. Do we not want to get the commoners involved either? Not to mention the enemy's territory advantage. Even the mansion blueprints are still at a disadvantage.
On the other hand, we roughly have 40,000 people. We can rule out a straight-up confrontation. Kuriport Itachi. Okay, all of you.
Actually, sorry, no. Just so we can all do it, Kuriport Itachi. Just
this the main man right here. Ow! Ow! We don't have much time. We need these 30 so they have to carry 10,000 people just to be safe. There would not be that many. You idiot! There's nothing wrong with making sure we have extra. It's a waste of time and effort. Let's make a bet on how many people will gather. Now we're going over to Udon, prisoner mine. King Kong gun.
King Kong gun.
I thought the King Kong gun. If this is the King Kong gun, why not be split in half?
No,
is that accurate?
That would lead us to believe that either that stone or that steel thing is infused with hockey, or Luffy, like Hio said, is not trying to exert physical energy anymore. He's trying to project his hockey out with a punch.
It literally sums it up in the next stage, by the way. It literally sums it up in the next phrase.
Yeah.
Well, no, one reason why I'm gonna read the next one. One reason why I said that is because look at the size of the fists he's using Kongo. It should be way bigger than that if he's using King Kong gun.
Just read.
It's not enough. You're using too much brute strength. That is not enough.
That's it's the fact that he's trying to do this with the least amount of brute force possible.
Yeah, so
that's why everything seems smaller and it's not as big and it's so localized and he's not cutting the
right. Wait, no, I get that, but like a smaller version of the King Kong gun is the Kong gun.
No, that's the
point. He's trying to do King Kong gun and do the same damage he would do like in his Doflamingo. He's trying to do that, but with hockey now instead of his physical force behind it.
Okay. It's still it's the same concept, it's just different. You know what I mean?
I mean, got the bamboo forest. Oh, by the way, a side note: the One Piece anime is. I gotta go back and read some of these Wano chapters, but in the anime, every time Zoro does an attack, he's been hockeying up, and I don't remember that.
No, he doesn't. But they do it in the anime because it looks real fucking good.
Get the waves.
Yeah.
In anime, freaking Zoro's releasing key blasts and stuff with his sword.
Amigasa Village, Bamboo Forest. Zorojo, I was told not to say the word Sonachi.
The geezers in my village used to say it back in the day, so it was something that I just picked up.
Huh?
That's a fucking moment. How painful that is, but that's the first
Sawyer 7 Mage
of his life in his clan or his village or whatever. You know what I mean?
Sawyer 7 Mage made a fantastic connection that I didn't know, but the name of Zoro's village is the exact same name of a village in Wano, and it's Ryuma's last name.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Shimotsuki was a title and it was more of a title than his last name.
All right, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, but we got.
Well, even with that, I might be slightly confused on that, but yeah, but like Shimotsuki is the name of the village Zoro's come from, but that's a place in Wano as well, and it's Ryuma's title or his last name, one or the other. But that was
that's the name of the castle. The guy in that castle.
Yeah,
with the Firefox. That was his.
Got to village 2 days into the raid. We made it, Master. Oh, that's Tama. Hey. Chopper. Luffy's just out fucking cold.
Otama, I was so worried.
Sir Kinemon, we have gathered 200 more people. Seriously? With this, our numbers have grown to around 4,200. I have yet to hear from Sir Law, but yeah, who cares if he joins and not? Oh, Shinobu needs to go ahead somewhere with that slander.
We need to fuck on.
And then Chopper's like, no, he's insanely strong, Shinobu. Yeah.
Mountain range.
Big bro trained too much. He is not waking up at all. Okay, so
this shit right here made me instantly think of Yu Yu Hakusho, and it was great.
Okay, dope. The flower capital, Retsetsu district, the prisoners showcase, the people caught in the capital. Is it regretful to say, but there is nothing we can do? Even their families have been caught. The hardest of the samurai are there, but hey, guard, the festival is soon. I want to attend it. Not a chance. Silence. Damn it. This is our final chance, even though everyone is putting their lives on the line. You have worked hard, everyone. Use the remaining time to move and prepare for the upcoming battle. We shall meet at the promised port. Understood. All right. They're getting all ready pretty much. Kuri, Amigasa Village, 1 day until the raid. Wow. Oda's kind of moving fast. Our group will be leaving. We must arrive ahead of everyone else. Okay. The Sunny is on the beach here, so we'll be fine. Don't get captured. Of course, we'll be on high alert. We are counting. Luffy gets captured a lot, man. Like
a lot. Yeah,
you can count on us. All right, let me. Let's meet at the. Well, here's the thing. I'm convinced there's no prison Luffy can escape for, because like the last prison Luffy got put in was a book, and he still got out.
It was a book.
Did he get out? Or did someone let him out?
That is the fact. And he only got. Yeah, I was gonna say he only got out of that because somebody let him out.
Because he for sure. Well, actually, to his point, he would have ripped his arms off. Would he have gotten out though?
No, he would have just bled to death.
He would have just been in there with his arms ripped.
Well, here's the thing: Luffy wasn't gonna rip his arm off because his arm was stretched.
No, they were tearing. He was pulling him to the limits. Remember?
Yeah, he got it because there's always an end to a rubber band. He can't stretch forever.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's because he's made of rubber. He has to snap back. He can't end us.
Oh, and I have an idea for the next part. Let's take turns going through each bubble because it's different people talking, and I think it'll give a better effect for what's going on.
All right, let's meet at the port. Yeah, in this country, there are countless industrial chimneys and even more unfortunate laborers. Is it true? What do you mean?
All right, after here, this part from here on.
What page?
14.
Page 14.
Okay. Hey, did you hear the rumor about Lord Yasui? They said that he covered for the Red Scabbards.
What?
Yeah, you gotta say Nani.
That paper apparently was not just a prank.
It was a hitting. Is that an old man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It was a hitting message for a raid.
Do not give me false hope.
The Kozuki family met such a terrible fate 20 years ago.
Even if Kinemon and the others have survived somehow, their minds must be shattered at this point. They will never be able to stand up to them again.
Hey.
We will never be free.
In there.
Even in a closed-off country like this, no help would come. There is no one who is able to stand against Kaido.
Oh, what is page? Bro, you know what? Like, in the anime, I can already tell this is going to be the.
Yep. Yeah, right? Hell yeah.
Together with the 7 Red Scabbards, 1 ninja, and one leading figure, they depart in silence. They walk upon their withered earth, the land's hollow cries ringing out like a winter forest. Man, Shinobu, Raizo, Kinemon, Kawamatsu, Inuyasha, Ashiradoji, Kiku, and
What's the name of that last nigga? I cannot remember his name. The Paint Brother?
Wait,
Tanjiro.
Yeah, Conjuro.
Conjure. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah.
So so it says 7 scabbards. So who are the other 2 we missing?
The ninja doesn't count, and Momonosuke are the other 2. And we don't know where Danjiro is, and
Nekomamushi. That's who.
And Nekomamushi as well.
I was like,
The dazzling sun burns brightly in the midday sky. Sparse streaks of clouds strewn across the heavens. 20 years have passed. Burdened with the weight of being unable to avenge their master, they wander across these lands as ghosts. The sun illuminates their figures, burning 9 deep shadows into the barren ground. That's very descriptive. If we emerge victorious, we will make sure to build them grander graves. Toko, Yatsui, yeah, Pedro. Pedro
look
dead.
how cold that rabbit is.
Look at Carrot. Thank you. Someone look at Carrot.
Oh, Carrot's here. Okay, that's cool. But I like this. I like that Oda is saying Pedro is dead. So I want a grave for Pound too.
Well, she already cried. Barrett already cried. She already cried a lot. So I know some people trying to use it to say she's a traitor.
I get what you're saying, but I don't know, man. Anyway, it's on you anyway.
You would still even if you cried for someone who died already, you visit their grave. It's gonna bring those emotions up. At least you make a tight face, bust a man tear, something.
But didn't they say they have no time to cry during a war or something like that?
Yeah, I'm just crying right now. And she's older than her.
And it's, Wanda's tearing up. She's not crying. You know what I mean?
If they had the same kind of face, but obviously different, it would be okay. But she's just straight cold. She's
not even trying to hold it back. It's just coldness.
Wait. People trying to use this to say she's a spy, bro. She's already cried a lot.
Are you guys going on this whole Ferris the traitor thing? Because I really don't think that did. I don't really like that.
I wasn't BDAVC. I was trying to tell these people that she just lit out her tears. They were trying to tell me that she was a spy, but
okay, I feel that. You shouldn't use this as solid, concrete evidence, but at the same time, you can say it's weird because there's a grown man lying. He's making a face. Wanda, who is a woman, like Carrot, woman mink, is also stone-faced, but there's a tear, and Carrot is almost smiling. So it's just weird.
That's just her funny face.
Hold on, wait. That's actually how a rabbit's mouth is shaped.
Yeah.
Is it how it's shaped after someone dies? That is important. Because
we'll see. Right now, it's just speculation. Let's just move. Let's just keep it going.
Could have just not felt like drawing an extra line, down her face. So,
boy, are you getting? Boy, he just calls her a boy.
Boy, are you getting used to Emma?
Huh?
Boy,
that's you again.
Yeah, Z-boy. That's you and Ben on this whole page.
That sword you wait. This Sundu Kitsuru is my creation.
Really?
They are similar in that neither can be wielded by the weak.
It's still you.
But the main reason that you are getting used to it so quickly is because that white sword, the Wando, Ichi, Moji, and Emma were made by the same person. His name was Shimazuki Kazui Maru. He left his country illegally over 50 years ago. Perhaps Lady Hiyu knows that blade of yours, which prompted her to give you her father's keepsake. Emma has yet to become a black blade. I am sure that in your hands, it will rise in rank.
So here goes Luffy. Ooh, got a jab going. Tree explode. She. Just you wait, Kaido. Udon is fine. There are no problems at all. That was a false report. How dare you do something so untrustworthy? Oh well, so as long as I can suppress it, it will be okay. So it has changed from Port Habu to Port Tokage. Kozor Likihori is alive at the Northern Graveyard. Now, where's Law at? Now, get ready with clear blue skies.
Oh, who do you think he's talking to, bro? Who do you think just handed Orochi that report?
Nah, we'll stop with that. With clear blue skies, and cherry blossom scattering across the flower capital. The curtains finally fall on the days of the fire festival. Move out the way. The Shogun procession is passing through. The war that will shake the fate of the world itself will now begin. No break next week. That's interesting.
Yep.
And chapter 1. That's what's
Okay,
up.
so
Hey, that was super fun, and we got to do more of this like voice shit because that was, once you started getting a little more comfortable and got into it, you were having a lot of fun, and I think we can turn this into something. I really do.
As soon as I heard
On that note, I do have to run. Like my wife came in and gave me the thing. I run. I'm happy that we got to do this, and there's so much opened about Zoro's past in this chapter right now that it's fucking insane. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let y'all have fun with that. And thank y'all for having me. Thank you always. And everybody, just be good to one another.
Good morning.
all right, well,
All right, peace, bro.
take it easy. But yeah, man, what'd you think of the chapter, sir?
Oh, it's been good. Oh, hey, sis. But it's been I liked it. I want to talk about that whole cut, that cut the clip thing isn't as impressive. Like I expect Zoro to do shit like that. I don't know about you guys. Like I don't know. I kind of hit a point when like, dude, these are the guys that threw giants across the sky in pre-time skip. You know what I mean? Like
It's not blowing my mind. It's just the whole sword part of it that got really good.
or the fact that the cut was possible only because of the sword. Is that what you're saying?
No, I believe that when I was reading it yesterday, I kind of got it to whereas the swords, if you will, are more of a funnel than anything. And it's like, with certain funnels, there's spout sizes. You know what I'm saying? Like you want a little bit to come out, you want a lot. So if you think of a sword like that, you still have to have the energy to put into the sword to force it out of the other end, how much hockey can handle and everything like that. Or how much hockey that the sword can allow you to output, with the skill that you gained. And Enma's one of those ways where, one of its functions is it'll take a lot because of whatever spirit, demon, whatever. But other swords, they may have demons in it too, and say it costs like 10 EXP to use, and Enma's like 100. You know what I mean? I think that's like the difference, or that's the operations of the swords. I guess.
Now, the two things that interested me the most about the swords, one is that they said that Zoro was using Rio, and that's the technique Luffy was trying to learn or learned.
Rio is just
people are
hockey
trying
itself.
to say that. That's what. Yeah, some people are just trying to say it's just supposed to be hockey, blah blah blah. But on Sawyer's channel, he said that he believes that swordsmen could use Rio more efficiently because technically you're already like leaving the hockey's already leaving your body, and then like something along the lines of that. I don't remember his exact words, but what else? Sawyer also said something else that was interesting, but I can't remember right now. Come back to me.
I would agree with that, though. I would agree with the gist in which Sora was going and basically what you're saying. Like, well, I disagree about the Rio thing because I think the flow within Rio, which is hockey, is different, but I don't think Rio itself is like a different thing. I think it's just hockey.
And it's also
flow. They're, like you said, manipulating it with that outside of the body already. So they're on a whole different spectrum than Luffy. You know what I mean?
Well, and there's also one thing, Sawyer he's slightly. Let me turn that shit down. There's one thing Sawyer just slightly confused on in his videos he does. He keeps stating that, and he said it just several times, but like he's totally wrong on this. That like when he's talking about the different types of armament hockey, it's like he completely forgets that armament hockey hardening is already an advanced application of hockey. You guys get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's just
by itself to allow you to touch Logias, and there's armament to stop something that you want to not get broken from breaking.
Right, and the thing, I don't know why he does. There's several examples, like when Tashigi and Smoker switch bodies, Luffy picked up Tashigi or Smoker, Tashigi and Smoker's body, and he with hockey while she was made of smoke and was swinging her around. Like that's an example of just using armament hockey. Right. Like both Sanji and Tashigi have armament hockey, but we've never seen either of them use hardening yet. So I don't get why he keeps saying that. Like it's just factually incorrect.
He just
Even though I'm a
sees
Zoro
that.
fanboy and I do like to slander Sanji sometimes, but you know, since Sanji usually wears black legs, like pants, like it's hard to show that he's using black in Armament Hockey.
That's fair. A lot of people were saying, did he use it against Page One or fucking Drake at all? And because he didn't have on pants at that point, but it was so like weirdly drawn, you couldn't really tell.
Yeah. So I mean, I felt like some people reached with the Drake part. The Page One thing, his pants were still black, so you couldn't really see.
Oh wait, so you're still on the train that he might not have hardening because of the whole.
Oh, I think he does, but it's just I
You
like
don't
to
think it's been
slander.
shown yet? Oh, okay.
Why slander Sanji? Here go.
Not to Zoro fans. Not to that particular organization. But yeah, there was a lot of crazy shit going on in this chapter, and so
See, this chapter didn't like made me go crazy. I don't know why, because it was almost like it drew me off. I'm like, wait, the war's gonna happen next chapter? Is it really finna? Oh, it's so dip. This is our stream now, I guess. But like, yeah, like, is the because like I feel what if we go off screen to something else because it's really about to happen right now.
Well, if you think about how all the arcs have been set up, every time we get to a new arc, because this Act 2 just got done and Act 3 is about to start, and you know there's always a big wind up for every arc, and there's kind of rapid succession toward the end. So I think it's just going to be a whole bunch of getting everyone on the ship, getting some surprise people, having a couple more wrench thrown in their plan right before they go in, and then the plan's going to start, and the people may break up, or Kaido maybe just like when they got to Whole Cake. Big Mom was kind of playing a game with them, like, oh, let them get closer, send crackers, send the whole force some kind of fucking way.
Yeah,
stuff like that's probably gonna happen.
and
So,
then it made me think later on. I wish I would have thought about it when I had the stream, but like later on, I put in the comment section of my vid because I was like, hold on, this is kind of soon. What I feel like it's going to happen is basically, we're just not going to be the final battle. They're going to have to come back because it's pretty early. Like it's super early for One Piece. You know,
80% though. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean,
the 80% was said a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but it was a while ago. But
so if
5 more years.
So if this isn't the final battle, how do you believe? How do you believe this battle would go down if this isn't the final battle? Like, what exactly you see in store?
I believe this is going to be one of the final battles.
You mean final battle?
Going to be the second. All right. So with all the information that came out, it's hard, right? Because at the beginning of the stream, we said that we believe that the Straw Hats are going to fail the initial quest, and then they're going to come back and then beat Kaido again, right? And the reason why I said that is because they said Kaido has 40,000 soldiers, right?
Yeah.
The key word is that they said Kaido. They don't know that Big Mom is part of Kaido's crew now.
Right.
That's true.
Like not crew, but alliance. So how I don't see in any way, shape, or form that these guys could come out on top. Unless they're planning to only fight Kaido, not Big Mom too.
When you think about
next chapter, Amuro or somebody else pulls up, and then they're forced to help Luffy or something. I don't know.
But if you look at it like this, when you look at the Straw Hats and how they do shit, they kind of destabilize whatever grand power is going on, except for like a few islands, and they just fuck up what's going on up top, and then the people kind of divvy shit up afterwards. The person making life hard for them right now is Kaido and Orochi. Big Mom isn't in it, but if you're fighting Kaido, now you have to fight Big Mom. So I believe it's going to kind of be we're not beating Kaido, we're taking away his sense of security and his forces that he's been amassing. We're not going to totally annihilate them. We're just going to fuck them up wherever they at. We're going to dethrone Orochi, get all the samurai, get all the confidence back, and then go after Kaido some kind of way, because Luffy did say he's gonna go back to Whole Cake Island and beat Big Mom, and he said he was gonna kick her ass all up and down the New World. I think only one of those things are true. I think Big Mom and Kaido and whoever else is with Big Mom is going to be a problem for the Straw Hats for a while in different areas. You know what I mean? And then like whatever's going to happen, Kaido and his crew is going to get the fuck up out of there. Either Luffy's going to cause it, or the fact that Luffy fucked up Wano for him, something's going to happen. Maybe some outside force is going to help him, but they're not going to be beat.
Honestly though, to be fair, when has like a lot of people really mattered? Like if we think about this, right? Like Luffy, he took out like 1,000 fishmen, then back on.
It was like
it mattered to kind of show how strong you should be at a certain point and how but out of a battle, because they said Rayleigh could knock out the entire island of whatever. But
what I mean by that is that these numbers, are supposed to like add threat level, but they don't really like, because there's a lot of them are probably just like a bunch of gifters and stuff. Like I don't know if they're going to be really as strong as there's like, oh man, they're 4,000 versus 3,000, but I don't know if they're like really going to be that ridiculously strong.
But think about it in terms of kind of being a benchmark, because we're still telling the story. So the number of people that Luffy has to go against only it doesn't matter as far as we're not going to see them fight, because they're only there to let you know how strong Luffy is or whoever's around him. So say Kaido has 40,000 men. If he knocks out half of those, which is 20,000, which is double what he did in Fisherman Island, then that one lets you know where Luffy is in the world as far as power, because I think 10,000 fishmen, I think Rayleigh could have knocked them out, but Luffy can only do like 10. Oh no, yeah, 100,000, and then Luffy can only do 10. You know what I mean?
I think he did 50,000.
50. Yeah, I can't. These numbers, man.
I think it was 5,000.
Oh, he only did 5?
5,000 fishmen?
Yeah, okay, so Luffy knocked out 5. How many fishmen were on Fisherman Island?
It was like 10,000.
So it was 10,000.
It was 10,000 of his man, and then Luffy knocked out 5,000, and Straw Hats took out the rest.
Okay, so yeah, so it basically be like that. Like I had Luffy knocked out 10,000, and then
it's 50,000. It's 50,000.
Oh, let me look it up.
So he knocked out 50,000.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there was 100,000 there at the plaza.
Yeah.
Talking about, and they said Rayleigh could knock out the entire thing. So it was like these numbers are kind of letting you know whoever has Conqueror's Haki, they're gonna come out and they're gonna start knocking droves of motherfuckers down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 50,000. It was 50,000.
Oh, there we go. So you all right?
I don't know. I keep getting disconnected.
So don't feel so good, but
toxic Luffy.
So good.
Now personally,
yeah, we was basically saying that these numbers don't really kind of matter to some extent, because we know how numbers are in fiction.
No.
They're more of a benchmark than anything.
The numbers of the fodder don't matter. I don't care about fodder. I'm talking about who's going to take down Big Mom, Smoothie, all these. Like before, it was just like, all right, maybe we could defeat Kaido's crew if it was just Kaido, and then we just need to find out how to defeat Kaido.
I think they're still fucking around, Commander. I think Luffy may get a good one-on-one for a little bit with Kaido, and then everyone else is going to fight like some commander of some kind of caliber, like maybe Kyoshiro, maybe Smoothie, maybe King. But I think there's going to be a little tussle with the big boys, but we're not defeating anyone as far as I can see.
So have you heard about who Kyoshiro really is?
I heard the theory of it, but at the same time, he's only 50, so I don't think he could be that guy that they were talking about who made the swords.
No, not that, not him.
Oh, my bad. Who is? The fucking Denjiro theory.
Yeah,
I've heard of it because of that.
People think he's gonna switch sides,
and
it makes sense because he didn't kill Hiyori, right?
Oh, when he leaves, he's gonna take his people with him, kind of balance numbers out. And
then also, how I see this planning out, I see it planning out two ways. The first way is that Luffy and company loses the initial war, then come back and then finishes it, or this is just going to be a clusterfuck of a war, like how the Marineford was, and how it was a lot of clashes. It wasn't like too indeterminate. It wasn't like straight up 1v1s like that, right?
Man,
but how far are they going to get before they have to come back? Like, where are we going to be when they get beat and come back. Because if they get beat and they don't carve out a safe spot for them to lay low, then where are they gonna hide? You know what I mean? Because they still have to be on Wano. Kaido controls everything, and it's hard to get on or off. You know, the whole.
All I think is that I think Big Mom's gonna leave during that whatever grace period that they have.
Oh,
but
the alliance is gonna last that short.
But no, this is what I'm about to say. That Hawkins said that Luffy's predicted has like an 18% rate of surviving at the end of the month. So 1 month from now, right? That's like, you know, the limit. Yeah. So I'm thinking like that's where the war is gonna be, or if he like you could argue that say what's it called that I don't know how to explain this right. That, you know, the war ends before, and then that number still carried on without, like, you know, after the month. But then it'll be like the number was mostly for what happens about with Kaido, not like
it was specific. It wasn't just anything that could possibly happen. No matter what happens, Luffy will have 18% chance. It would be like based off Luffy going against Kaido. Yeah, it has to be.
So. Is the war gonna last a month?
Luffy probably has like a 36% chance now.
Well, I mean, it would have to go down too because Luffy, Kaido just got into an alliance with Big Mom, so it would definitely go down before it goes up.
Yeah, I mean,
because if he was considering Kaido when he made that prediction, now he has to consider Kaido and Big Mom's forces.
The only thing I'm scared of is that Luffy and Zoro and whatever and Sanji and company, they're just gonna all of a sudden be like ridiculously strong. Like it's gonna be kind of like in his lobby, like times 10. I actually liked it when it's in his lobby, but it's gonna be somewhere it's like all of a sudden the Straw Hats is gonna be like yeah, we're commanders now, you know.
So when Okiku gave Hitetsu the Nidai Katetsu, oh boy, he just took it. He said fuck the Sandai and just took the Nidai like right there. Because he said he was talking to him about the Nidai and everything.
I want him to get the Nidai, but
no, like, I think he already has it, right?
No, they just talked about it. You know, because he's
no, like when he was in the Forge training, then he was talking about the Nidai as well.
No, but he said, "Hey, I see you're wielding the Sandai. That's something I made too."
Oh, he said the Sandai. I thought he said the Nidai. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, that works because I was wondering he just dropped that shit, but why? Also, why wouldn't he? Like, why wouldn't he just switch it out?
Maybe he's going to use it during the war.
Maybe. So for
fucking
there you go, my man. So real quick, so what's the name? Tengu made the Sandai and the Nidai.
Yeah, and I'm assuming there's an Ichidai.
Which means he also made the Ichidai as well, even though we haven't seen it yet. But he had to make the Ichidai.
Oh, that's how you say that? Have they said that in the story yet? Like, has they even revealed?
No, but I just know how the numbers work. So Sign is 3, 2, Ichi is 1, so it has to be Ichidai.
Yeah. I was trying to say it for the longest. I was like, I don't think they said it in the story yet. It's funny. I don't think it's been mentioned, so that'd be interesting.
No, they haven't said the name of the sword, but the sword has to be called the Ichidai Katetsu. Like, there's nothing else it could be called.
Yeah. Oh no, I agree with that. I was just saying, like, if we've heard or seen of the sword, who would?
Oh no, they've never said it yet. They've never said it.
So if he made 2, you could probably say he made all 3. You know,
unless the first Ichidai is so incredible.
Huh?
Unless the Ichidai is like so powerful and so incredible, he like his master had to make it because he wasn't skilled enough or something.
Oh, and he just made the other guy. Ooh, that'd be crazy. That would be wild. Oh, and then we found out that all the swords are on the same level. None of them are Owazimono grade yet. But
yeah, that was the crazy one. They were all 21st grade.
Wow.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, they're all together, and on top of that, Enma seems to be the strongest, or at least the one that's the most dangerous to use.
Yo, all right, I'm piecing this shit together right now. Just so hear me out.
Okay.
So everybody knows that, you know, King is part of the secret race, and a lot of people speculate he's going to have the Tengu, right? And looking back at it, like the guy Hitsu Tenguma Hitsu, Hitsu, yeah. He has a Tengu mask on. he has wings similar to King.
Right.
And then he's the one who made the Sandai and the Nidai. And which the only thing left is the Ichidai.
And King probably has it. That's
Pulling those pieces together, I think they're related somehow. King is going to have the Ichidai.
Oh, shoot.
Also, whenever Zoro fights King, I feel like there's going to be a little flashback moment, be like, oh, he did tell me about this, like but it's going to be off screen, of course. But you know,
I'm about to look at have you looked at King's sword? Like, does it look similar to the others yet? I was about to do that now.
Let's see.
Because they had a good picture of King's sword, right?
Nidai Kitetsu.
So real quick, since we've seen Enma, Shushui, and we haven't seen Momo's sword go in action yet, but we've seen those two. Enma clearly has some kind of problem, and the Wado Ichimonji in Zoro's mouth didn't display any of this shit at all. So it was like either the way you make swords, you have to put in an outside element to make whatever sword that you're making do X, do what Enma did or do what Shushui did. Shushui was sword god's sword, and Odin's sword was Enma, but Odin's sword seems to be more powerful. Do you think it's because of he put Haki, like he made it a black blade, and that kind of like capped the sword for anyone that's not him, like putting your mark on it almost? Like what if Shushui could do what Enma did, but more, since it belonged to a stronger swordsman and may have a better.
Now, see, I have we need to have some kind of discussion about this whole black blade thing. Order needs to explain a little bit more. I understand swords can become black blades, but some swords have to be created as black blades. The reason why I'm saying that is because Mihawk has a black sword, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But his sword isn't permanently infused with Haki. I know it's not, because he cut Buggy and it didn't work.
Well, he used Shushui to cut Monet, and he purposely said I wasn't using Haki. So I don't think the black blade cuts Logias. It's not that kind of Haki. It's like a different thing.
What I mean, but armament hardening. But armament hardening. If that's what Zoro's coating his swords with, hardening. Like I understand the concept of Zoro coating his swords, but like you said with Shushui, he cut Monet with Shushui. If that sword is permanently black, was it turned? They said it was turned black. But it can't. That can't mean it's just permanently infused with somebody's Haki, because if it was, Monet would have got cut. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
like, that's because they're two separate things. Casing your blade in Haki so it doesn't chip, and so you can cut Logias. The sword doesn't retain that. All that is the user purposely doing that while in battle, making
it just retains the strength of their Haki. Is that what you're saying?
It kind of fuses your soul with it in a way to where, like I said, it may make that cap where no one can use your full power but you. That's just a headcanon. But we know that it can cut through Logias and shit like that without hurting them. I think Oda did that purposefully, because it's like making your blade black is something else. It's making it, one, indestructible so it can last forever, and then two, some other mystery thing. I don't know if it has any other effect than allowing you to use the sword to your full potential and it not breaking. That may be the only two benefits from making it black in the first place. You know what I mean? It may be like a byproduct of always armament hockeying it up, and now it's just boom. Now it's always black.
Sawyer mentioned this in this video that if Zoro at the end of Wano gets Wado, Ichimoji, and Enma both turned into black blades, do they automatically upgrade to the next grade sword level?
I have a theory about that. I think it upgrades, but only for the swordsman. Like, it will still be that grade for anyone else, just like Shushui is still a Wazemono, not an Owaze, even though it's black. But if the sword guy had it, Ryuma, then it would be some other shit. It may even, its strength may be comparable to that of someone in a higher tier of the.
That makes sense.
Higher grade, you know what I'm saying?
Because by that logic, Shishui should have been, the
Owaze. Like, you can't think of a more prestigious swordsman, but there's someone out there with a better sword than him. You know what I mean? So it's so it's like, for that, if he had it, that'd be some shit. But it's a regular blade for everyone else.
Okay. So that's why So Zoro's probably not going to get Shishui back, but I do really want him to at least get rid of the Sandai because he's gonna. I want him to have all 3 Black Blades with stuff that he made. I want him to make the Black Blades by himself. But I looked up the picture of King, and the only difference is like there's only one picture of his sword. It's the script. It's like a good enough picture, and they don't have the same hilt. So I might be wrong, or Oda didn't think of it at the time. But
the Sandai and Nita have the same hilt, like it's identical almost.
Yeah.
Fuck, and then the
yeah.
That would have been a good theory. Yeah.
All 3 of them.
So what the absolute hell is going on today?
They don't want you to win. This nigga Sword God 2000. Sorry, Easy Boy.
No, but
okay, Vulture, do you mind going through what you were just saying?
Oh yeah. So
honestly, I'm impressed. I forgot a lot of this sword stuff.
Oh yeah. So me and Florian was just talking about the swords and how we thought that King would have the Ichi, I don't know how to say it. The first sword, Ichidai, Tetsu. But he looked it up and the hilt's different. And the Sandai and Nidai both have the same hilt, signifying they're made by the same person. I don't know how easy it is to change a hilt off a sword, but we haven't seen that be done, so we're just gonna say it don't happen. So it's probably a different blade.
The Oda could have just misdrawn it.
That too.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is y'all saying a sword that was made black originally versus a sword that becomes black because of power, right?
No. All right. So what I was saying was, all right. So Shusui was made black by old boy Ryuma. That because someone was asking if you make it black, does it get an upgrade? And I was saying probably for the person, because I'm thinking putting your fucking, it's almost like marking your territory if you're a dog. That's your tree now. No one else wants this fucking tree, or it's not as special to anyone but you. So it might be a Wazemono Shusui, but think at it, a fucking sport guy.
Holy shit.
You mean making it black as an arm in hockey, right?
No, making it black as in whatever process is like
well,
whatever that process is called, because making it black and coating it with arm and hockey are 2 different things. Making it black is some kind of lifelong journey between you and your sword, and then arm and hockey is something you can do if you just pick up a random sword. So they're 2 different things. One kind of puts your DNA into the sword, so only you can unlock the power, which is why Shusui seemed weaker than Enma to him, because it's like Shusui has a cap on it. You can't go any further with Shusui because it's some other nigga's sword. But Enma is a free-for-all right now, and Zoro, just like old boy said, I can see you making this sort of black blade. You know what I'm saying? Because it fits your personality. It's just resonating with you. And then once you make it black, we all know.
How the fuck did he just do that?
Do what?
Do what?
Oh,
he just killed the tune card with a card effect. What did he just do?
What effect was it?
I don't know.
Oh Jesus! It's somebody in the graveyard or something. But yeah, that's basically what I was saying.
Okay, I quit. You just killed my Toon Magician girl. What the fuck?
So like hardening, you can harden whatever you want, but Black Blaze is something different, and I think it gives the person a power boost, and it stops other people from unlocking the true potential of the sword. Is what I'm thinking.
You think it's some Destiny stuff?
No,
Zoro could use the sword energy or whatever.
It's not Destiny, but it's a hell of a lot of coincidence. Just like Luffy gets lucky, Zoro gets lucky.
Because like if we remember, like when I instantly saw that sword draining him, I was thinking back to the scene where basically Zoro threw the sword up in the air and it missed his arm.
Yeah. Well, that was, I don't know what that was. I don't know. You can say that's Destiny, or you can say it's luck, or Zoro has like some demon shit going on. But I think like Hitetsu said, which was kind of weird to me, was also interesting. He said you can wield that blade or learn quickly because of the Wado Ichimonji. And I'm like, is that because the sword was made by the same person, or they have a similar effect where they drain you, but the Wado is just a weaker drain, or it's just if you have the same swords, they kind of tame each other? Would the slice have been worse if he didn't have Watto? Like, would it cut the whole fucking sea and shit if he didn't have Watto Ichimonji with him? It brings up a lot of questions when he said you can do it because of the sword. Like, what does the sword have to do with another sword? You know what I mean?
That's why I think it's some Destiny stuff. Like, it's just like only Pacific people could wield the sword or something.
No, but he was talking about the sword, not the person. He wasn't saying Zoro because you have a scar over your eye, you can hold this sword. He was like, no, the only reason you ain't dead right now is because of the Watto and you having the Watto. You know what I mean?
It like I guess just two spirits fight against each other or something. Like one is protecting Zoro and others doesn't trust Zoro as his master yet. There's something like that. Like it's some soul part of it.
It opens like a lot of possibilities to whatever the fuck is going on with the sword.
Hey, that's dope. We finally going really deep into the soul stuff because it was always like a variant, like the Mary having the soul and the swords having the soul, and now it's just like, yeah, we're going here. So
I believe Oda made so many like branches and power schemes based off the soul that he has to like slowly introduce it. Because if you notice, he always kind of pairs Zoro and Sanji up. And we have a Whole Cake Island arc, which was a Sanji arc, and then Wano arc, which is a Zoro arc, and they both dive deep into explaining shit that we need to know to unlock the secrets of One Piece. Like, because
I remember
the technology part down, like his whole family, like cloning, the fruit, the what's that thing called that gave them their powers when it was in the fucking him and his brothers. I can't remember the lineage factor.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got the technology side of One Piece and how that power can go. Now we're getting the sword side of One Piece, and I'll be like, it's good. It's definitely gonna come together in some kind of way to explain what happens.
I feel like Sanji will get some more soul stuff too because I remember watching the King of Lightning video and I thought it was interesting when he was talking about how come post time skip like Sanji doesn't have to spin around to have his leg light on fire. He was suggesting it was like some type of like armament hockey or something like.
That was just anime. Like that was just the cool thing in anime. Like that wasn't manga though.
So. Well, even if that was the case, my explanation for that would be Sanji learned how to skywalk. It could just be that he's kicking off the air so hard and so fast he ignites himself. That's just simple.
We don't see it, do we?
But he just stands still, and that shit just.
No, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He just stands still, that's
what I'm saying. Like this has to do with hockey or something.
But I don't think that friction explanation.
What? Actually, that would be really cool because Oda was trolling when he said his soul was so hot. But then he might like, hold up, I can use that.
I'm actually not trolling. Maybe.
I mean, also it could just be like, Sanji just catches on fire because he just catches on fire. I mean,
but you can't do that though because that's a major thing, and it could, other people catch on fire, not catch on fire, but use fire, like Luffy, like Big Mom. And then if he was the only one, then yeah. But we got other examples of random fire coming out of people's assholes, and King. So it was like there's definitely something going on with fire and lightning at the least within hockey or soul or whatever.
Yeah, like because
I just remember a few years ago. It's unrelated, but I remember a while ago, around the first time we seen Law use counter shock. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, hockey lets you shoot lightning." I was like, "No, he defibrillated him."
yeah. That fucking counter shock was dope, and I was like, "Yeah, he's using everything in the fucking room," which is. Why doesn't Law have like sleeping gas? Somebody.
That's a good point.
Morphine. But how useful fucking poison gas inside that room would be.
And is his thing only for like surgeons?
Yeah, it's all medical
thing in an operating room.
What about like a dentist? Right? Does he have like a drill or like?
Probably does. I mean, if it's, I'm pretty sure it's anything. It's the operation fruit. So if it's a medical operation, I'm pretty sure Law can replicate it.
Yeah, I just think Oda doesn't want to make him more broken than he already is.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the dude can take your soul and put it in a different person's body. He's already broken.
Yeah, he can make him like if Law was the main character, he can make him like infinitely broken. Of course,
I just
Luffy is. How strong Luffy is with just rubber, so he wanted to. He could make Law, but he's not the main character, so he's never going to be that creative. So,
what if we already seen the immortal surgery technique?
What do you mean?
You know how people want to fucking live forever? and Law can switch your soul with another body. If you're shot and Law puts you in another body.
Oh, I get it. Like if you're dying and then he switches your soul to someone who's like,
and that whole giving up your life thing may have been like someone who had the fruit invented it, so other people wouldn't want to use it because you got to give up your life. But if you know, because I think did Doflamingo tell Law that was the plan from the beginning when he gave him that fruit?
Wait, did you hear what I said? I cut out.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. No.
I was saying like, so you're saying, so are you trying to say like what if you're dying or something, and then Law switches your soul to someone who isn't dying?
Yeah, like think about what the motive surgery technique is, and then think about how that could kind of be the same thing.
I mean, who knows? That could happen to Luffy because Luffy, honestly, we know Luffy isn't living that long because of all the stuff that happened to Impel Down. So
Luffy another body, that'd be wild.
Yeah, that would be wild. I don't know how I feel about that, but I can see that happening.
I'm not saying he's going to use it on Luffy. It's just whoever gets the surgery or think it's some kind of grand thing. It's just Law putting you into a body that's not dying. You know, right. That'd be funny.
That'd be kind of evil, low key. That's kind of evil, low key. Like think about that. You got to do that to an enemy.
Think about this scenario: Kaido's or Orochi's dying, and they're fighting Kaido, and they swap Orochi and Kaido.
Oh, that's evil. That's evil.
You fucking take out Orochi, and now you take out Kaido in Orochi's body, and now Orochi has Kaido's powers, but none of the planning or whatever the fuck.
And then we get Kaido's flashback as to why he wants to die, and it's like a super sad moment.
And he just lets them kill Orochi and himself because it's like, I'm finally in the body, I can die, and he just fucking dies.
Yo, Valen, Vulture. Oh, my bad. Vulture, you just came up with like a great theory. Like you should, bro. That'd be kind of dope. That's kind of dope to think about that. That would be like kind of smart writing, I feel.
Yo, I'm like, we've seen it before. There's nothing to stop him from doing it. And Kaido wants to die. So it's like, yo. And then like Orochi wants the power of Kaido. Oh, I got Kaido on my back. I got Kaido. Well, now I am Kaido. So it's like, yo, what do you do when you put a coward in a fucking indestructible tank? He may become a whole different person. Like, shit, I ain't got to do nothing now. I ain't got to beg. I ain't got to cry. I ain't got to yell at people. I can just go and do shit. That would be wild. And then he's like weak-minded, so Big Mom starts manipulating him because she's cunning as fuck, apparently.
That would suck at the same time, though, because it'd be like a dude in Kaido's body. Now it's like a goofy character now. And we know it's not actually Kaido, but it's just, he looks like Kaido, and now he's like a goofy character because he's a Orochi or whatever.
You can fix that, though. Like I said, like his whole personality can change. You'd be like, I'm in Kaido's body, and then he just has a whole personality change. He doesn't, like...
But your personality doesn't change when your soul switch.
No. I'm saying like him personally, like he makes a decision because he's only acting like Orochi because of how much strength he got, how tall he is, how he looks. Like he has his personality because of who he is. But now he's another person, so he'll just switch up. Like, yo, I ain't gotta ask for shit. I don't have to do this. He just changes fundamentally because he can do so much more now. And we see that change, and now we have to fight Orochi. That's Kaido, and it's just like it would be like a weird fucking cool thing.
And then he like lets himself get killed, yeah.
Yeah, and then fucking the actual Kaido that we know just fucking dies. He's like whatever. There's no war. I just won't die. Did you hear any of that foolishness, Soul? That
wasn't foolishness. That was a fire Darius.
I don't know. Florian ain't said nothing. I don't think he rocked with it.
What's gonna happen is, unfortunately, I keep getting disconnected. Something on my internet, so I'm gonna shut the stream down and on. But damn, that sucks because I can't participate in this own conversation.
I mean, we can try and go to Discord instead. If this particular thing keeps fucking up, Well, no, it's better to stop it right now because I gotta go run and do some things. But hold on, who the heck just? Give me 1 second. But yeah, guys, let's just end this here, and then if anything, I'll probably link up with you guys in the Discord later. We can just keep discussing it. I'm gonna end the stream right here because I'm tired of getting disconnected. You definitely go and watch these last couple minutes because we was talking about some shit.
All right, yeah, I'll do that, bro.
Yeah, but
thank you all for coming through, though.
Yeah, thanks for inviting, man.
Of course, Sam.
All right, bro.
Yeah, G, what's going on?